What's up, everybody? Here is my plan to retire by 45. But first, let's define retirement. Google says the action or fact of leaving one's job and ceasing to work.
That you are so not. Oh, God. Balls.
I'd like to change it to a lifestyle whereby your financial needs are met and the need to work for a paycheck becomes optional. The starting goal for retirement shouldn't be an age, it should be a number. How can I have enough money coming in from different sources so that my financial needs are covered? If your expenses come to $7,000 a month and you have a total of $7,000 coming in from different income streams, boom, retirement. Now, maybe that's an oversimplification, but in this video, I'm hoping that showing you my plan makes that idea a little bit more tangible. So, here it is. This is how I expect my income to break down once we retire. 40% of our income from real estate, 30% from retirement accounts, 15% from a taxable brokerage account, 10% from business income, 3% from hard money lending, and 2% from Social Security. Now let's say we're shooting for an annual salary of $200,000 a year in retirement. Remember, by the time that I'm 45, it'll be 2039. So $200,000 won't be as much as it is today. So let's start with real estate. 40% of $200,000 is $80,000 per year, which is about $6,600 per month. We have one rental property right now that cash flows about $700 per month. At that rate, it would take us a total of 9 houses to hit $80,000 per year. We have 17 years until we turn 45. So if we bought a house every 2 years, we'd hit this goal. And that's if rental rates never go up and we never refinance the properties. So this is a pretty conservative estimate. And then imagine once the house is paid off in full, then each of our 9 properties is cash flowing $2,000 a month. That's 18 grand per month, which comes to $216,000 per year. Real estate is such an incredible way to build wealth and save for retirement. If it's not a part of your retirement plan, I highly recommend that you consider it. Next is our retirement accounts. My wife has a Roth IRA that we max out every year. She also has a traditional 401k, and I have a SEP IRA, which is like a 401k but for businesses. These accounts are our set it and forget it accounts. We contribute for the tax benefits and then just let it grow. 30% of $200,000 is $60,000 per year. Here's the problem with these accounts though. You can't touch them until you're 59 and a half without getting penalties. If we want to retire by 45, something has to fill the gap between 45 and 60. And that's where a taxable brokerage account comes into play. These are very similar to 401ks and Roth IRAs, but you're putting your after-tax money in an account and then you're paying taxes on the gains. So if I put $100 in and it gains $50, I'm paying taxes on that $50. The goal of this account is to just fill the gap between 45 and 59 and a half. If there's enough to keep it going after that, awesome. But once those retirement accounts kick in, this account could go away. 15% of $200,000 is $30K. Now the next 3 options are bonus options. Real estate, retirement accounts, and that brokerage account are the main plan. And if those succeed, these next 3 shouldn't be necessary. But they are pieces of the pie that have crossed my mind, so I decided to include them. Business income. I'd like to have ownership of a business or a product that I passively participate in. I don't want to be involved in the day-to-day operations, but would enjoy being part of the macro decisions of the business. 10% of $200,000 is $20K. The next one is hard money lending. Here's what that means. Let's say you want to do a fix and flip. You want to buy an older house, fix it up, and then sell it for a profit. But let's say you're short on cash for the down payment of the house or the renovation costs, or both. Instead of going to the bank, you could go to a hard money lender. They would give you the cash that you need. You could do the project, and then they would just want a cut of the profit afterwards. Hard money lenders usually get a bad rap because it's such a high interest rate, and there are predatory hard money lenders out there, but I'd like to come at it with the approach of supporting somebody who has the entrepreneurial spirit. And I make a little money off of it, so it's a win-win. To get to this point, though, you have to have a lot of cash on hand. So this would be something to consider further into retirement, maybe once those investment properties are paid off. And lastly, Social Security. To be honest, I'm not even planning on this, and that's not some politically charged statement that Social Security won't be around when I retire. But as Dave Ramsey puts it,
some of you are walking around right now, and your best shot at retirement is you're thinking, I sure hope the government, which is well known for its ability to handle money, will take care of me. Well, what a stupid butt plan is that? That's ridiculous.
So Social Security will just be the cherry on top. Okay, I'm almost done. Bear with me for one more thought. Now that the plan is laid out, you just have to allocate your savings towards each of those buckets. So if in every 2 years we're going to buy a property, we know that in 24 months we have to have $30,000 saved up for a down payment. That's $1,250 per month. So build that into your budget. Retirement accounts, call it 12 grand a year. So that's an extra $1,000 a month into the budget. For your brokerage account, maybe 6 grand a year. So an extra $500 into the budget. So to retire with an annual salary of $200,000 a year, we need to figure out how to save $2,750 every month. For those of you families with 2 new cars in the driveway, that could be your car payments. So sell those, take the cash, buy 2 used cars with that cash, and take the remaining savings you're going to have every month and put it towards this. 17 years from now, you could retire. It's crazy. So what do you guys think about all this? What would you do differently? I imagine this plan is going to change and evolve over the years, but as of now, this is the path we're on. If you have any advice, I'd love to hear it, but for now, I will see you next time.